Hey there, and welcome to episode number 17 of I'm Just Gonna Say It. I'm Aron, still your friendly internet renegade, and today I'm gonna talk some more about raising your vibration. I know I promised in the last video that the next episode would be about black goo, but it's taken a little longer than expected. It's still in post-production, so we're going to do this video first. So don't worry, the other one is definitely on its way. Here we go with episode number 17. Okay, so we already talked a little bit about raising your vibration in my last video, and I want to add a little bit more to it. To summarize what I said in the last video, it all starts with being mindful of your thoughts about yourself, your thoughts about others, and your thoughts about life in general and your surroundings and everything. But that isn't where it ends, of course. There are a lot of other things that are part of the whole thing that is called raising your vibration. Being out in nature is a great example. For instance, to do that, I think there isn't a person alive who hates being in nature. Some exceptions there, of course, like people who are afraid of bugs or whatever. But that's a stupid example, I guess. Anyway, going out in nature is the second point. That's definitely important. And furthermore, it's also about following your intuition, I guess, and doing what you're supposed to do here. And that isn't so. A lot of people think, yeah, following my intuition, how do I do that? That sounds hard. I'm not even sure I have good intuition, etc., etc. But it isn't that complicated at all. Following your intuition basically means you only have to follow one rule, and that is, if something feels good, and I don't mean in a dopamine kind of way, like a reward, but in a wholesome way. If something makes you happy and grateful, then you're on the right track. If something on the other hand makes you fearful or angry or gives you that nasty feeling in the pit of your stomach, then you can pretty sure that you're on the wrong track. And that's basically the only rule you have to follow there. And now if you think about it, I think if you truly ask yourself that you probably know what you have to do practically to raise your vibration, because it differs per person, of course, but for some people that might mean eating healthier or less, or losing weight, or stop smoking cigarettes, or smoking less marijuana. Not that that is a bad thing per se, by the way. That totally depends on your intention, the intention with which you use that. If you use it to numb feelings that are trying to tell you you're not on the right path, then it's a bad thing, obviously. But if you use it to be more creative, it's the other way around. Everything is relative, as our friend Einstein always said. So much for that. Another thing that's quite important in raising your vibration, and I have failed to mention it as of yet, as it kind of speaks for itself in my opinion, but it's the most important one. So meditation, of course. It should be a daily practice for everyone, not only for health reasons, but also for the reason of raising your vibration. A very wholesome exercise is actually going through your day, for instance, preferably backwards. So at the end of your day, try to go backwards in time and go over all the events that happened during that day in a meditative state, and try to go through all your interactions with other people through their eyes. So try to look at yourself through their eyes. For instance, when something frustrated you, try to look at it through their eyes and see if it was really them frustrating you, or perhaps something about yourself. And the same goes when you're angry, or when somebody hurts you, or etc., etc. So that's a very wholesome thing to do at the end of each day. Then there also is, of course, normal breathing meditation, where you focus on your breathing and just try to be quiet and listen to your higher self, I guess. And a lot of other techniques, which I will go over in other videos. But and I'm also planning, by the way, to make some meditation videos to use while you are sleeping, for instance. But that's all for the future. So to summarize, raising your vibration. 1, there's being mindful of your thoughts. Secondly, it's being mindful of your habits. And listening to your intuition. Thirdly, there's being in nature, which you should definitely do a lot. And fourth, there is meditation, which is critical. You can't miss out on that one. So I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment if you have anything to say or ask. Bye bye.